Let us pray. Lord, please let OGG make it through this without getting us kicked off of YouTube. Amen. Talk your talk, OTG.
Damn, I cracked the wrong. Grabbed the wrong. Yeah. All right. What's going on? We in this thing. Welcome to Oops, I Said It. Cover a little this, little that. Nothing major. But today's topic gonna be about bots because that's what everybody talking about, right? You've been keeping track of the whole Kendrick Lamar, Drake little situation or whatever. I don't think you can call it a beef no more or a battle. It's pretty much got a bow on it. But a word they keep getting thrown around right now is like bots or whatever. So I don't know what bots are. I don't understand the music industry to that degree to know what it is. But I figured out, might as well go find the information so we all can know what they talking about. So we gonna watch a little video, give my thoughts and opinions on it, and try to make it make sense as best I can. And in the process, we're gonna smoke on a little something, which is what we gonna always do around these parts. If you don't smoke on shit, I don't understand really why you watching the video. How are we, it's probably not gonna be your cup of tea if you don't smoke. Usually when people watch somebody smoke, they don't smoke, they get irritated. We're smoking currently on, what's this? High Supply is the brand I like to use. I'll show y'all. This is High Supply. Apples and bananas, great gas. I'm actually gonna do a review on this or whatever. Let's see if we get the label up there. Whatever. But I'm gonna do a review on this too. It won't be on this, it'll be on something else, but I like to know, what I'm smoking on. So without further ado, we're gonna dive into this video I got lined up. And let me get this queued up. I think I got it queued up. Hold on. Bail. Here we go. Let's check out this video real quick. Yeah. We're gonna talk about it. Hold on, where my ear daddies at? Need my ear daddies so I can hear. Let's see. Let's see if we can learn a little something.
These artists are on these streaming forms. They are on these streaming platforms, even from a guy like a...
Oh yeah, I got this video from Vice. With anything I look at or whatever the case may be, I always make sure I do it like a thumbs up, or they got something you can donate to the page, I donate to the page. But I try to be picky as possible about what I use, because some people just use whatever. And I wanted to go straight to the source. So this is why I picked this video.
J. Cole, that say how many artists got streams from these bots, they not as hot as they seem. Well, J. Cole is a part of that system as well, and he don't even know it. The major labels are running these streaming farms, they running these streaming numbers, they running these setups, all right? We in a major industry, and that industry is ran by a machine. This shit the Matrix, and I'm Neo.
Everyone in the hood has a hot verse, but the chances of making it big are slim to none. Chad's a computer genius who went from a total unknown to a chart-topping artist in just a few months' time with the help of a cheat code known as bots. Bots are computer programs that are designed to act like humans online, only lightning fast and far more efficient. Some people use bots to buy up high-demand products, jack up the price, and resell them for a big profit. Others program bots to rack up fake streams on Spotify or generate likes and comments on their social media pages to appear more successful than they really are. The lines are so blurred between legitimate business and these fraudulent schemes that you can't really tell which is which. You ever tried to buy tickets to a concert and it instantly said sold out? Or have trouble finding the hottest pair of sneakers? Well, that's because a bot beat you to the punch. You'll end up buying those same tickets or sneakers on the resale market at premium price.
Hey, yo, I kind of went through this once because I'm an avid, like, Browns fan and shit, right? So, the day the Browns versus Steelers tickets go on sale, I try to go cop a ticket. Day of, out, gone. So this kind of makes sense. So how you something come up available, comedy show, whatever the case may be, and then you go try to cop it and it's gone already. Like same day, we talking like 20, 30 minutes, if that.
From the same people running those bots. And most online consumers are clueless to this type of manipulation, especially in the music industry.
Hey, what are you doing? Just making money, not for real. Yeah, let me show you. Most
Get
people
rid of
don't
these
know this,
motherfucking
but the
commercials.
best way to make
Get rid of the commercials.
Yes, sir. I'm the big, say the big home. I got racks on what it is. They know what it is. I'm the big homie. Fetty, what it do, my nigga? I said life is big. Everywhere they go, you know they know the kid. I've been up, I've been down,
Don't
but
care
I
about
never
this.
snitched.
Don't
You know
care about
what
that
it
part.
How you became Chad Focus.
You know, coming here, man, from Baltimore City, Baltimore, Maryland, you know, we don't got a lot of opportunities. You know, it's not too many things that you can get into when you're coming from here, right? So I went and I took a completely different angle. I tried to master IT, I tried to master technology. You know, a young black guy figuring out the way that all the major labels, man, touch the real money so I could empower my people and make sure I could give them back ownership. You know, there's different ways to go ahead and, you know what I'm saying, enforce your will.
So what were some of the ways that you began to do that?
Today's world, everybody's using a streaming phone. Streaming phone, man, there's a bunch of different cell phones that sign up to Spotify. They play your record over and over again. You get streams, you get paid. You know, plain and simple. Being able to use my streaming platforms, man, I was able to make hundreds of thousands of dollars. We were able to chart on Billboard. We were able to chart on Spotify. We were able to chart on Apple Music, Tidal, Shazam. These streaming farms help you start the process, and that tactic is turning into legitimate money.
Chad may look the part, but he's only made it this far because of his knowledge behind the computer screen. These days, a lot of artists you think you discovered on your streaming app were actually force-fed to you by computer software, or in other words, a bot.
So when it comes to
So like, I guess in his instance, in his instances, he's the artist. So he's like already technically aware of the bots and all this other shit. But say like, what if you like somebody that you don't know? Like you got a management team, whatever the case may be, and they handle your promotion and all that stuff. If they go about utilizing this way to move you up, do you hold some accountability like to that? I don't know. Y'all let me know what y'all think, because if I'm on the one behind the mic, I'm rapping, I'm the talent, I'm doing my part, and your part is to make sure this goes somewhere. If I'm not necessarily privy to the tactics that you use, how could that like shine negative on me? I did my part. I gave you the product. Go make it happen with the product. So I'm trying to have an understanding. If you tie this to the Drake King and Kendrick situation, how does it bounce back on Kendrick negatively? I personally don't think he need him, but I'd be naive to not think that the whole industry across the board, A to Z, uses this in some form or fashion. Like you would almost have to be like dumb business wise to not use it. I mean, the goal at the end of the day is to win and to sell or whatever. So I don't know. I would want to think in a world like this should be needed, because this had always been around. So I'm trying to think, if I was a rapper, would I want to use it? Not necessarily, but do I want to put myself behind the 8 ball compared to everybody else that's using this shit? Hell, I don't want. I want an even playing ground. So I would probably, at the end of the day, fuck with this to make it at least fair, if that's even a real thing, fair or even with everybody else when I'm trying to get my stuff out there.
Streaming on Spotify or fake streams. Bots will be programmed to follow artists, save songs, put songs on playlists, and to listen to songs to increase the amount of plays of their music or their exposure or the perceived popularity of the band. And there's no clear law that outlaws that. So there are certainly elements of the bot ecosystem that have elements of a black market.
I'm guessing you're not the first artist in the industry that has used streaming farms.
These artists are on these streaming forums. They are on these streaming platforms. Even from a guy like a J. Cole that say how many artists got streams from these bots. They not as hot as they seem. Well, J. Cole is a part of that system as well, and he don't even know it. The major labels are running these streaming farms. They running these streaming numbers. They running these setups. All right? We in a major industry, and that industry is ran by a machine. This shit the Matrix. And I'm Neo.
Chad even figured out how to use bots to make money on the road.
This game, you're not ready for it.
I heard you used to put on a lot of concerts, man.
Yeah.
Tell me about the one with you and Lil Baby.
All right, so cool, man. Summer 2018, I was contacted by, a couple different promoter kids that I knew from the city. And they had been watching the movement, man. Like I said, I had just charted on Billboard. I had a big song with Dance With Me. And I was making money, Mike. I was doing well, bro. So they asked me to, one, sponsor the concert and also be a part of the concert. Chad Focus, Moneybagg Yo, Lil Baby concert. The next part about being Chad Focus, bro, is that I got $125,000 worth of budget to go ahead and buy all these tickets.
Did you just physically go on the computer and buy them yourself, or what did you do?
I can reverse engineer what a human does, right? So say Mike takes out his phone and he goes to Ticketmaster website. That took him 30 seconds. We watch Mike put his credit card information in there. He sit and think about it. Do I gotta ask, my significant other whether I can go to this concert or not? So now you done took 2 minutes to think about that $300 you about to spend. When you press that send button and it accepts the payment, you just spent 6 minutes for a purchase. You understand what I'm saying? I gotta take 6 minutes in between purchases to not trigger a fraud detection. I use a bot. I need to purchase these tickets at 6-minute intervals, and I need to do this shit when everybody is asleep. Even the promoters was running around here talking about, yo, we sold out. They bragging. They didn't know what the fuck was going on. Now, when I'm sitting on actual tickets, man, I can relist them on Ticketmaster, or I can relist them on another website we call StubHub. Buy it low and flip it high. I resold them tickets, for $500,000. What kind of profit I make? We spent $250,000, so the net profit, $250,000. I know how to make $250,000 in 5 minutes. So that's called scalping, bro. And I mastered that shit by just watching the game. We watch what a Live Nation does. We watch how they can sell out a Metallica, a Jay-Z, a Kanye West concert. All right? Live Nation, one of the biggest plugs in the world. They own the venues, right? Their job is to pack the venues out by any means necessary. They fill out their venues by buying all the tickets up, and then they be like, yo, sold out. You ever looked up and every tour was sold out and every date was sold out? And you're like, how the fuck they sold out? But then people can still buy tickets.
There's not much legislation that deals with the bot ecosystem. In the US, we've got the Bots Act of 2016, which was designed to stop ticket scalpers from automatically buying large numbers of tickets to resell. That's the sole piece of federal legislation, but it's rarely enforced, and currently I don't think that our congressmen and women know enough about the technology or about the way the digital economy works.
Do anybody really care though? Like, what makes this big enough for congressmen and senators to be trying to figure out? Like, they can't police us. It's like regular people, so they supposed to be policing the music industry, streaming. Like, well, sit down, stop touching stuff. Like, no, sit.
Works to write effective legislation.
So what happened after the concert?
Because I was doing that concert at the level I was doing it, I got a lot of notoriety. The concert basically triggered a bigger snowball, which was, we got to look deep into this guy. He didn't just flip millions of dollars. He out here fucking making records with T-Pain, Lil Mo. He getting crazy amounts of money. You know, people act like I'm the fucking godfather of the bots. They act like I'm the guy that created this shit. You know, I'm just the one that optimized it and figure out how to do better than the guys that did create it.
Don't hate the player.
Hate the game, right?
I ain't even mad at that, dog.
That nigga earned that.
Bro earned that. That's a hustle. Like, how you gonna be mad at niggas who know how to hustle? Like, let's make it make sense, man. I got one more video to check out real quick, just because I always want to split my videos up. It'd be some serious shit, supposed serious shit, and then the last part is like enjoyable. It's like, as a fat kid, after you eat all your dinner, you know, Mom, can I have a cupcake? Well, shout out to the fat kids, because you know, all high people are fat kids, so that's what's up. But this shit funny. At least it's funny to me. And whatever.
Nah, good to see you again, Rick Ross. Now that it seems like the rap civil war has finally come to an end, what is your take on everything that transpired in this beef?
I think this whole shit happened exactly the way I said it would. Now BBL Drizzy knows what happens when you cross the boss.
Why are you acting like you were the main character in this beef? You dropped one diss track and it came and went.
How was I not the main character in this beef? If you really think about it, this whole shit was about me. Nobody unfollowed Drake on Instagram until I did it.
Rick, you're almost 50 years old bragging about unfollowing another man on Instagram.
Yo, bro, 50?
Do better? Okay, well, I was the first one to expose Drake for getting implants on his stomach, too. BBL Drizzy, yeah, that came from Rose.
Megan Thee Stallion had an entire diss track coming at Drake about that before this beef even started.
Oh, all right, but I was the first one to call him a white boy.
Drake's blackness has been under question literally his entire career.
Man, shut the fuck up!
Hey, check out these cartoons. Let's see what my man name is real quick. Because these motherfuckers be hella entertaining. Cornerstone Art. yo, like, subscribe to them. Yo, when you come in the house and you done, been outside kicking it, you know how y'all be kicking it. So you come in and you stumble in and shit. This is what you want to put on the TV. Like, this shit funny as hell.
This shit about me.
Oh, I see why those white boys jumped you in Canada. Weekend. It's about time that we got you in here for one of these. As one of the people that dished Drake on Metro Boomin and Future's recent albums, could you give us a little insight on what your problem with him is? Cause I know that Drake's a little bitch, he'll never be the same. If he keeps talking that reckless shit about EXO, that's the gang. Wow, those are some harsh words. Do you really think that Drake is a bitch? This I know. There's also rumors that the gang you mentioned, EXO, is currently at war with
Hey, this nigga can talk and sing at the same damn time. Hey, you can't hold a conversation with me like that. Oh, shit.
VO, and that may have contributed to the shooting at Drake's house in Canada. Can you confirm or deny your team's involvement in these shootings? Yes? No? Okay, then.
Sensational.
Good to see you again, ASAP Rocky. Now that it seems like the beef is finally winding down, do you have any further additional comments for Drake, who you dissed on Future and Metro Boomin's album? Tell that nigga Drake to stop dissing my BM and go back to doing what he's good at, begging for her love and attention. Speaking of people that are begging for things from Rihanna, do you have any information on when she might be dropping her next album? Is that a yes? A no? Alrighty then. Drake's a bitch! Hey yo, Doc, I got you! Who let Kanye's goofy ass in my office? Nah, Metro Boomin. Good to have you back. Now, I just wanted to ask you about tell me to make some drums now. I'm sorry? I said, tell me to go make some drums now. Bitch! Whoa, where's this coming from? I didn't do anything to you.
This boy hot.
It was Dave motherfucking Chappelle the last time I was here. Shut your ass up and make some drums. Tell me to go make some motherfucking drums now! Okay, Metro, I understand your frustration. I might have gotten a little carried away in our last interview and overstepped a boundary or two. Just let me formally apologize in case you felt any disrespect. Yeah, nigga, because you know I can make one beat and have the whole world clowning your ass too. I call a BBL interviewer. I'd very much appreciate if you didn't do that. Get back on that weird shit and it's up for you. You mean weird like the old tweets from your Twitter page that you deleted about wanting to assault unconscious women?
Bro, I'm done. I can't. I ain't even got that level of imagination to come up with this shit. Like, check out the damn question of the day. I completely forgot about the question of the day. That's crazy. Should you bring your homegirl around you want? Wait. Should you bring your chick around your homeboys? You trust them like that? You trust her? Yeah. Answer that one. Put that in the comments. See who lies. Somebody always lies. It's cool. Fuck it. I'll read the lies and answer them. Get at me.